better, a bit more chill. Yes, it's another live Q&A, and if you're watching a replay, hello. You can fast forward the countdown. That's why we have it. Makes it easy for you to get into when we start with the actual content. And it's Daniel Martin is in the house. Hi, Daniel. I think we really are live. This is another live workshop, and it really is going to be a party in the Who house. That's the plan. Kurt will be joining me a little later, I hope. The plan in this session, I'll tell you about it when we get started, but we're going to try and build a whole funnel and get it up live on Gumroad using content made exclusively by Who. Fasten your seatbelts, get a drink, get your favourite beverage. If you want a cigarette, if you need a smoke, go do it now, because you ain't going to want to miss any of this, and we are starting in about 3.5 minutes. Sandy Long says, let me finish getting dressed. If you want. This is undressing music, surely. Don't worry, I'm dressed. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Tim, good to see you. Yeah, got that whole chill vibe going, you know. I just fancy that chill vibe. I like that on these lives. We want to show you a lot of stuff, we want to get a lot across, but at the same time, this is real life. This is how we do it in real life. When I work, I don't get stressed, I stay chill. It's more fun that way. You should enjoy what you do. That was good. My mic was muted, was it? Amazing. Kurt's here too. Hello, Kurt.
Hello.
That was it. I was trying to do a really professional start, and then I had the wrong screen up, and then I think I was muted. So this is going really well so far. Anyway, hello. Welcome. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching over on our YouTube channel, welcome to you as well. If you're watching a replay, hello. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you hit that subscribe button and the notify bell so that you get notified every time we post new content or go live on YouTube. I'm sorry we couldn't do an announcement saying we were going live tonight. The Facebook scheduling is FUBAR at the moment. So rather than schedule it, we just went, I'm just going to go do a few posts telling people, hey, in about 15 minutes. So we'll get some stragglers coming on. That's absolutely fine. The goal tonight, I think, on this live, we're going to take a bit of content that we've made with Who. That we came up with earlier, and I set Who doing it. I've downloaded it. I downloaded it several hours ago. I have not unzipped it. I have not looked at the content. I trust Who. I know that you say never risk things live, but honestly, this has not been letting me down. And hey, if it does, we'll use a different book. But this is live and flying by the seat of our pants, because that's how we like to do it. This is real world stuff,
Exactly.
Let's get this out of the way for a moment. And so the book's called Escape the 9 to 5, Start Your Own Home Business and Live the Life on Your Terms. If any of you are also members of Society 11, and if you're not, why not? You will have been on our live earlier today when we actually showed the brainstorming of this idea. But very simply, I wonder if, Kurt, can you bring up Gumroad again, like you did earlier? And sure. We will just, for these guys, we will just show them what we did. Because honestly, here's the thing we started to realize with this power tool at our disposal. If I have an idea, the old way of doing it was I'd go and do a bit of research and decide, was it viable? And if I thought it was, I would then try it. With this, I go, I've got an idea. How do I know it's viable? I do it.
Yes.
I can do it in less time than I can do the research on whether it's viable or not. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't look for clues. So, but again, don't overcomplicate this. You don't have to spend hours on this research. Smell what sells. We went over to Gumroad. We went, what are the top 10 sections on Gumroad? And one in the top 10 at the moment is writing and publishing category. We went into that category. We started to look at these. We could see they were selling. They've got good reviews. And then we zoned in on one particular seller, which was, in fact, that one. Because, and if we click on that and just bring up her things for now, she has one on there called Quit Your Job Bundle. And I said to Kurt, oh, that's got a good hook. It's got quite a lot of people have done it. And when we looked at it, honestly, she's done is she's bundling us. I'm going to guess PLR. Might not be. She might have written them. But I'm pretty sure these are PLR titles. The Business 101 ebook I've definitely seen on Resale Rights Weekly. Taking some content, bundled it together, called it something else, selling it. See, this is just doing it, right? It's not hard. But what we do know from this is that quit your job hook clearly has some impact.
Yes.
So I went, yeah, quite like that. So we put quit your job and start a business, I think, into Who, and it suggested titles, and the one I liked the most was Escape the 9 to 5, blah, 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 start your business. So that is the one that we got Who to generate. I could actually, I'll log into my Who account because then I can share, I can show exactly what I put in so that people, we're completely transparent on these lives. I want to show you everything. And sometimes that might mean I'm showing you things that you think, oh yeah, that's obvious, but I'd rather make sure everything was covered and show you exactly what we put in. So if we whiz down here, this one, Escape the 9 to 5, start your own business and live life on your terms. That's it. So that was the title it came up with. I told it to do 7 chapters, 3 sub-chapters. I've done this in my own name, and all I told it was I'm a veteran marketer and entrepreneur who's been making a full-time living online since 1999, writing in an excited tone, second person, because I want this to be about you and them and all of that kind of thing. I hit save, generate, and export, and then I got the email earlier to say it was done. As I say, I downloaded it. I have not unzipped it. There it is. I downloaded it today at 4 o'clock. That was about 5 hours ago. But I honestly have not looked inside, so we are going to do that now. Come on,
Oh,
open
so
up.
it's raw and uncut.
Yeah. This is how much faith I have in our product. I know it's going to have worked. And that's not to say that problems don't come up, but it didn't throw any errors, so I knew it was all right.
Awesome.
So let's have a look at what we've got. As I say, I've not checked any of this yet. Start your own business, blah, blah, blah. We always know the first thing we can do is get rid of that heading. We don't need that in there. We know that we'll be bumping that down onto its own page, so we might as well do that. Let's just have a quick read first to make sure the content looks all right, because I don't want to go to all the trouble of editing if this is no good.
Imagine waking up every morning excited and energized, eager to start your day. Picture yourself doing work that not only fulfills you, but also allows you to make a positive impact on the world. This is the power of finding your passion and purpose in life. I love that.
It's nice, isn't
it? It just sounds nice. I mean, it's clear, it's concise. Let's see here.
I'm just going to scan because I want to show people how I actually do this, right? I read the first few pages. I read a couple of these paragraphs. What I'm then trying to spot after that is anything where at the end it sometimes does a recap that is just pointless.
Right.
Hasn't done in that case. Are you ready? I mean, that is... It's a little bit. Are you ready to escape? No, the journey begins.
I think that's a prompt to read further. So
I think that's okay. Yeah. So let's just get rid of some of the junky space that's down here. Get this up. I always take off any numbers that point something. I just get rid of them. I don't think they're necessary. Imagine a world where creative energy flows freely. Yeah. This is good. This is good. That's good. That's good. Hasn't used the word conclusion. Love it. So keep going. Obviously, we can do some of this as I go. I might as well do bits of the tidying as I run along, because I'm pretty sure already from what I've read, this is good enough, right? But I might as well do a little bit of the tidying as I go. We'll fix up the headings in a minute. Cultivating expert insights. The only thing I like is it to put a bit more of a space in here. There we go. But insights is quoted Richard Branson, so it's a real person it's done a quote from. Now, I never like when it does this in conclusion.
However, just the igniting portion is actually good.
You could do that, or you could, in fact, that is in this case what we can take. We can just make that an uppercase I. Make that the start of the sentence, and just killing those two words makes it a little less AI-ish.
Right.
Also, the other thing I quite often do is I just put in an extra break and break these into slightly shorter paragraphs, because they're easier on the eye that way.
Right.
This is quite a lot of text up here, so we could go delete destiny. That could be a new paragraph there.
Right.
So you can do this sort of thing. I tend to do that on the second pass through. Like here again in this chapter. So I never like that. So I will say something like, I just do it simply as this. Now we will deep dive into the intricate. There you go. So we'll have to change. See, don't overthink it.
Oh, we got a question here. Are we editing this in who? No, we're actually editing this in Word. We downloaded the zip file and we're using Microsoft Word because it is downloading in a docx.
Good question, though. So let's just show you real quick. When you download, you get a zip file. This is the unpacked zip file. I don't think I can make the font bigger on this, can I? On a Mac? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, I can do that. It might still be tricky to see. What we've got in here is a file called articles, one called chapters, one called description, one called email sequence, one called sales page, social media posts, and video scripts. Chapters is the book. That's all this is the thing I've got opened up and I'm editing now. Description is a book description suitable for Amazon and other things. And then you have got articles, which are blog articles that all help sell the book. You also get an email sequence that helps sell the book. You get a sales page as well, which you can use on Gumroad and things like that. We might be doing that tonight. You get basically for every chapter or subchapter, So if you've got a book like this is 7 and 3 subchapters. So 3 subchapters is actually 4 sections because there's always an introduction. So it will be 4 7s are 28. So it would have done 200 and, is that right? How many it does 10 for each.
7 times 4 is 28. 28 times 5.
Oh yeah, there you go. Times 5 is a number.
140
That's how many
140 social media posts.
That's how many social media posts you get. My head didn't work in the night. I told you this is a chill stream. Actually, right, it's a bit chill. We need to hear that chill music in the background, just a little bit.
So in case
just a little bit.
Even the sub-chapters are considered a chapter. So it will create 5 per chapter and sub-chapter. So you have the main chapters, which you chose 7, and then 3 sub-chapters per chapter. So that would be 28.
So, I mean, all this is good. This is fine. I mean, there's a bit of white space to kill in a minute. But again, I'll just do little things. And this doesn't actually say in this, it does say, it says this chapter. So again, you can leave it. It doesn't matter that it says this chapter if it's the beginning of a chapter, but I got a feeling this is a subchapter. So I don't want to say that. It is a subchapter. So what I will do is change this and I will go something like this section. There you go. Yeah. Not going to overthink it. That's that fixed. Right, the real point I want to make here is the amount of editing we are doing on these is pretty minimal. You know, it's good enough. And the reason I edit in Microsoft Word, I prefer it. If you want to edit in Google Docs, knock yourself out. If you want to edit in anything, do it. But I'll tell you now, Microsoft Word has got some brilliant things. For example, one of the things we're going to want to do is fix all these headings because at the moment they're big and chunky and ugly and too big and too whatever. So what we can do in Word is we can select this. This is a chapter heading. I can go to my styles pane. I can say select everything that is normal 30-point bold, which will be all of those chapter headings. And now I can say and make them heading 1.
Yep.
Boom. And now that does all that and changes them all. And the beauty of now having that set as a heading 1, if I decided, oh, actually, you know what, I want this black and I want it bold, so I can do that. I can come over heading 1 and I can say update heading 1 to match the selection, and that's just updated all of them in the document.
Right.
And then I could do the same with this. So any of these other headings, so this one here, this is 22.5. We select all of those, and we're going to make that heading 2. And I am going to make that black as well. I'm going to, and bold, and be consistent.
And the themes are the really. I'm pretty sure I need to
I'm not going to demonstrate themes on this live, right? If you want to get into the fan, we use them, but honestly, guys, I'm showing you the easiest. Just get it done. Does Who auto grammar check before the output? No, it doesn't. It just writes good output to begin with.
Click on edit.
And it will get some grammar wrong, okay? It's AI. But I don't use Grammarly anymore. I did do what I was saying earlier. I subscribe to Grammarly, but I don't use it for this.
I'm going to hide our branding for a minute to show that area.
So if I go into the editor score, I haven't calculated it yet, but there we go. It's at 98% already. There's 3 spelling corrections and 14 grammar mistakes. And if
out of how many words?
Out of 12,667 words.
Oh, wow. That's less than 0.01%.
So I have not been running my books through Grammarly that I'm publishing on Amazon, that I'm publishing on. I don't feel like it necessary anymore. When I first started using AI, I had to. If you didn't, it was obvious it was written by AI. And bear in mind, even with the first version of Who, I was saying, well, some of it you probably want a Grammarly. Now, with the prompts the way they've come on, I don't think it's necessary. And that was always our goal. We wanted to get it the quickest we could.
Right.
To a finishing. And eventually I'm going to make a macro that does all this editing for me, but I'm still playing with my formats. Once I've figured it out, make a macro, I'll be able to load this, hit a button, it'll do all my fonts, all my headings, all my everything it will go through it, highlight all the times the word conclusion appears, so I can quickly delete or take them out, and it'll be done.
Macros, great thing.
Macros is the way to go. Now, I'm going to carry on and do a bit of editing on this for a few moments, and while we chill. But I wondered, Kurt, could you? I had a question earlier, not on a live, and then the person in question did work it out from watching another video. But I thought it'd be worth just reminding people of the feature. Could you show people how, like in that book you did about the daughter or whatever it was, how you put in your own references into that book? Can we demonstrate that again? Because we have had questions about that, either privately or in the Who group.
So let's see here. So I'm going to present the screen here.
We'll answer Tim's question in a minute, because that's a good question as well.
So now there's one or two different ways that you can do it. One, if you know what you're wanting to talk about, you already got the text, and you know where you want it exactly in the content, you could just find the actual section, the chapter, the section, and paste in the text. And as an example, I have it here. But if you're talking about resources inside of Who,
yes,
let me log in here real quick.
And I do agree where this feature is in Who is it's in an odd place. We get it. We know. We're not perfect. We're getting there. But, it's like it was where it was to begin with, and we haven't moved it around yet. So I do understand that some people don't realize that it's there.
So I'm just going to select this one for right now, and I'm going to come down to resources. When you choose in the settings to generate up-to-date content, we go out and we search. And what we find is then put into a format such as this. Sourced from has the URL and the small little chunk of text that it references. You can also come right here, click on that, and upload a text file with that own little chunk of text, and then upload it, and then upload another, and then upload another, and then upload another. That is one of the things that we can do. Now, I see Daniel's question here. DALL-E 3 integration would be great. Yes. Twofold issues, though. First off, you're going to be increasing your generation cost and the length of time. But yes, you could create DALL-E 3 images. And can we do that? Yes. Is it on the roadmap? Yes. Is it going to be any time in the next month? No, because the other updates that we have coming out are more for the content generation than the actual images. Images are fast to be replaced. Generating the content of a book is a little bit more in depth, as well as being able to direct the content even more. That we have a larger calling for. But DALL-E 3, yes, few issues. The second issue is any text that's inside a DALL-E 3 image. We have been testing it, and as Andy would say, it is shit.
Yes, it's not good enough yet. We've tried various things. We're excited about the way that the API is opening up and things. Will we make it an option? Yes, probably. Is it an option I'm personally going to use? Highly unlikely, and I'll tell you for why. The API calls, at the moment, if I do a full book of, say, 10 chapters, 3 subchapters with everything, that's an hour and 10 minutes of production time, another 10 minutes of export before it lands in my inbox. If I add images to that, it adds a few minutes. If I'm doing AI-generated images, it's going to have to sit and do this every time. It's going to make a book take 3 times, 4 times longer just for the sake of having images. I personally think it's better to get the book, get the content done, which is what we're good at, writing text, and put your own freaking images in. Sit there with ChatGPT and just,
Because
so yes, we plan to do some auto integration. how much people will want to use it and whether they think the cost overhead is prohibitive or not will be up to them.
Right. Like
because I'll tell you now, an API call for images they're not going to give away, and we haven't got all the cost yet, have we?
Right. So creative excuses right there. You see that text? Do you want that in your book?
Oh, are we going to show them the Canva trick?
Oh, we can.
Why not?
I'll download this image. We're going to come on over to Canva. We're going to log into Canva. I'm on auto login, so it should take just a moment. And I'm going to click on Create a Design. I'm going to...
Everyone we've shown them this to.
Import file. There's my downloads, and there is the creative excuses. Yeah, and it's 1024 by 1024. Using a new design. Custom size. Make sure it's the same size. Click on Create New Design. And Tim, yes, you can easily change this in Canva. The problem is there is no automation for it.
Yeah.
So now we click on the image. We click on Edit Photo. And then we click on Grab Text. And then we sit back and relax.
And then we can fix it so it doesn't say turned into a Votpire and won-ed the lottery and stuff like that. It will fuck some of the fonts up a little bit, and you'll get some squiggly bits like Kurt's got there he'll need to take out and things like that. But
turned into a Votpire. What is that trying to say?
Vampire. Although that's not really a creative. I mean, it's a creative excuse. It's an insane one. If someone came to you and went, "Sorry, I didn't get this done on time. I turned into a vampire," but they've also got turned into a vampire twice, so you don't need it there anyway because it's written out in another box.
We'll just say turned into a
newt. I got better.
Potato. Turned into. That really likes vampires. Wand the lottery. Wand the lottery again. Are these people from Arkansas? I'm joking. Atlas Ilalongs? What? I don't know what they're saying. I really don't. I'm dry? Okay. So yeah. But now you get the changes done. At last, thongs. You got it. And we'll make it a little bit wider. Come up here. At last, thongs. Come on. We'll drag you back. There we go. So now we have it. We could then download it and insert it into the book. Just clicking on share, clicking on download. Don't really care about transparent download. Once it's done, we have the image. Come back over to our book. I'm going to click on this, click on insert, click on pictures from this device. And I believe that is my updated one. There we go. Done deal. It is now in the book. However, I'm going to do a Control-Z and leave that back the way it was. So, with the uploaded content, up with the resources, yes, just look at what it does. See that little chunk of information? It grabbed it from that website. Perfect. All you need is just a little bit of information to direct the AI. That's all you're wanting to do. Give it a little bit of information to direct it. So you can upload as many text files as you want. So I hope that helps you. And then once you do that, then you can come back up to settings, click on save, generate and export, and away you go. How's it going?
Yeah, I can put my screen back up. I'm still editing, but
not a problem.
Admittedly, some of the time I stopped and was listening to you when I was taking a drink and smoking and chilling. But I have been editing while we've been doing this, and I'm just kind of going up through from the bottom of the document up now, just taking out the remainder of these numbers and looking for anything that needs fixing in here. It's basically, I always check the intro and the end of each section, just to make sure it's not being overly repetitive. But it's not there. That's fine. So we can whiz up here. This was all good. That needs taking out there. That's a good intro for that. Case study Apple. Let's just make sure it does make sense, because sometimes it hallucinates. Yeah, that's good.
Me too. I hallucinate too.
Take that out. See, here's a conclusion we don't need. But we can, again, just get rid of the word in conclusion, and that's a nice paragraph. According to Richard Branson and according to Steve Jobs, they're both real people, so that's good. That's all fine. What section are we on here? Chapter 3, right. So what I tend to do on these is get rid of these extra headings. We don't really need them. Break up that paragraph a little bit as well. And then what we want to do here is just get rid of some of that, because that all is follow on. Boom. I don't like the as you embark on you. I'm just going to take that out and make it is crucial. In fact, let's just change. Use the word crucial a few, so I'm just going to change it to vital for shits and giggles.
It is the way. You need to. Mando says it is the way. For all the Disney folks out there, you know who I'm talking about.
That's good. I think I already changed that one. Already changed that to now we will deep dive. Take out the 1.1 there. Oh, did I miss one of those? I might have done. No.
This is the way.
Up here, chapter 1, finding your passion, and there's our title page. So that's the edit just about done. Oh, I haven't made that into title, which I need to do. It just makes it easier if I ever want to edit this and have the title something different or in a different font or anything like that. So now I need my disclaimer and copyright notice, which, as you know, I don't do anything.
Isn't there something called ChatGPT?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how I wrote it originally, but now I've written it. Just go into any book I've done. I'm pretty sure I did it in this one. Oh, no, I haven't done that one yet. Never mind. Let's try another one.
That's a wet and wild one.
Let's do vegan salad magic. That's a disclaimer.
Oh, vegan salad magic.
Oh, yeah, that might have been a book of mine or of somebody's.
Oh.
That name is an anagram of writehelponline.com, so I don't mind.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Anyway, so we can take. Actually, I want the copyright. In fact, I want the Writer Hub Online bit. I want everything on that page. So I'm just going to whiz down here.
Is Nicole going to be the author of this one?
No, I'm going to change it in a minute though. Just grabbing it for now. So back to the one that we were doing, which is, I think, that one. Paste that in. This is written by me, so I'm going to change this to my name. Boom, 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 boom. Right, okay. So now we've got that in there. So the only other thing, we could put a nice fancy graphic cover on it if we want. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. This is being sold on Gumroad. I will need a graphic, but I don't need to put the cover in the book. Like we have done on other things. So I won't even bother doing that. But what I will do
Table of contents?
It's a table of contents. That'll do. Boom. So now we've got our table of contents.
How many pages?
40.
40 pages.
39 because I'm about to delete a blank page that is unnecessary. But
this page left intentionally blank.
Yeah, in an ebook. Not really. So now I've deleted that. I just want to go up here and
update
field. Only have to do page numbers for that. It's just going to bump them up one, right? Okay, everything else goes there. This is where I do my quick check, make sure I haven't missed any of the numbers with point in them, just to make sure that I've been right all the way through, which I have. So that's good. So that is done. So now the next thing you do is come up here, save that. What I'm actually going to do at this point as well is save it as. Now we call it whatever we want to call it. So escape 9 5. Boom. Okay to that.
9 2.
Now you'll notice I haven't put any images in this one. Don't need to. You know, it's optional. You don't have to do this stuff. And this is going on Gumroad. I don't think people on that platform give a monkeys about images. So they just want the information. So that is what we're going to offer them, the freaking information. So that's how our main part of the product is now made. How hard was that?
And you can even hyperlink the RadderHubOnline.com image there to.
It already is.
Well, there we go.
For me, because I copied and pasted it across, and I already had it hyperlinked. And of course,
now
you can put your
other
affiliate link.
Now, if you had other products that you wanted to promote, you could add like a resource page at the back and or at the front.
And normally I would, but obviously for this, we're just demonstrating the process of how to do it and whatever else. Let's just, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a couple of moments. We're just going to see if there's any questions come in, if anyone wants to ask us anything. Give me a little break from doing that. And
Tom
then
said, who wrote it?
We'll load up Gumroad and we'll look at that.
And then, of course,
who wrote
Tim
it?
answered that. Yes.
Absolutely. That is it. So obviously, and a couple of Canva tips on the way there. I will have to make some sort of cover for this in Canva, which I'll do in a minute. Right. But really for Gumroad, you only need a banner and a 600 by 600, and anything else is a bonus. So I normally make one and resize it in Canva. Canva's magic resizing thing is getting more and more intelligent all the time now. So if you know, it will really put things in sensible places. So we'll do a little bit of that in a moment. But I do want to take a few minutes, just have a break and answer questions, have a natter with anyone that wants to ask us anything.
Matter of fact, my biggest question is, of those watching, if you have you publicized the book yet? Have you put it on Amazon? Have you put it on Gumroad? Have you started creating it and selling it to your audience? What have you done so far with it? Let us know. Answer in the comments below. If you're watching this as a replay, because it will be a replay, just let us know. How do you plan on utilizing it?
In a future video, we will be sharing with you many of our favorite places to advertise a book that you've made. Did you record the training for getting it onto Amazon? Yes, that's already there. It's on our YouTube channel. It's in this group. You can find it. We did it. We've done it a couple of times on Amazon. We've done complete walkthroughs. What we haven't shown yet, which we will be showing in a future video, is how we then get ourselves some quick promo so that we get eyes on the offer and that people start downloading it, because the moment you kickstart it, Amazon see it's getting hits, Amazon start pushing it. And that's what helps you get that #1 position so quickly. Michael H, 24 hours. Me, 30-something hours. Kurt, I can't remember. You're in the top 10 within 24, and I think within 48. Was it within 48? You were number one. We're doing this quickly. And it
you
really
do a search on YouTube for Writer Hub Online, we are there. We do recommend that you subscribe, and you also click on the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever we go live or we upload other videos. If you don't see a lot of videos on the homepage, click on live, because it lists whenever we live stream here. It doesn't put them as a regular video. And these are all feature length, and a lot of them are unabridged. It is live, it is raw. And as you see, Andy had part 1, that was the creating of the book. Part 2 was I believe the editing and the publishing.
Yep.
So we have that there. We did the launch jacking with Who, utilizing Who to find an actual product on Muncheye and then create a companion product to help promote that actual product, which is this one here. And this one is Whiteboard Videos, the ultimate cash making tool in 2023. And this one is 10 chapters, almost 19,000 words. So, and it talks about the power of whiteboard videos. And the product that is being promoted in this one is an actual AI whiteboard video creation software. And that is also in the YouTube channel as well. Great question.
I'm just getting my screen set up for Gumroad and some other stuff so that we can start doing that next. I'm going to show you everything we do, but I'm just getting the screens ready so we're in the right places.
Yep, you do that. And I'll talk about one more thing. I did a 2-step training as well, but on Watch Me Write a Book on a topic from Google Trends. And you're probably asking, why would I want to write a topic on Google Trends? Well, Google Trends is what people are searching for. If you go to trends.google.com, you can actually, I'll click on home and then click on trending now. And then you can choose real-time search trends. And then we have categories: business, entertainment, health, science and technology, sports, top stories. And then if we just choose, let's say, science and tech, now you can look through here and see something that you may want to write an actual book on. I wouldn't do, Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Right now it's getting a lot of traffic. That's what Google Trends is for. So that is there as well. So you can actually go over and start creating a book on the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. And I would recommend, when you do something like that, I'm just going to click on it. And there we go. I'll pick on one story here. NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Come back over to Writer Hub Online. Click on home, click on create, type in that phrase, and see what comes up with unveiling the mysteries inside NASA's Kennedy Space Center. I like that. Everyone loves mysteries. Create, then make sure to click on generate up-to-date content and start working from there. That simple, that fast, that easy. This is the reason why I like this idea, because you can just pluck an idea from Google Trends, write a book on it, upload it, put it on Amazon. Amazon gets crawled by Google how frequently? Every minute. So do they rank a lot of Amazon stuff? Could you add your own title? Absolutely. If you click on the title, click on the pencil, you can update the title to be whatever you want it to be. And then click the green check mark to save it. And then go back to settings, click save, and then go on. Yes, you could add your own title. Matter of fact, if you come over here to chapters and click on generate, we'll wait for it to finish. You're really going to love this, because you can actually edit the chapter title names too. all up to you. It's going to come up and ask me if I like the outline. I'm going to accept it, and then I can edit it. Usually takes about a minute for it to come up with the outline. You can go through step by step. You can go through the settings. So here it is, the birth of a dream. From rockets to space shuttles, launching to the unknown, pioneering the final frontier, journey to the stars, blasting off, the science behind rocket propulsion, the astronauts' training ground, mission control, the nerve center of the space exploration, exploring the universe, Hubble Space Telescope unveiling the cosmos, probing the red planet, Mars rovers, seeking extraterrestrial life, search for habitable worlds, living in space, Whitelist Wonders, Life in the International Space Station, Space Food from Tang to Astronaut Ice Cream, the challenges of long-duration space travel, pushing the boundaries to future space exploration, moon missions returning to our celestial neighbor, Mars missions, the next giant leap for mankind, behind the scenes to unsung heroes to people of NASA, the science of spacecraft design, launch pad preparations, countdown to liftoff, the impact of space exploration, spin-off technologies, innovations from the space program, inspiring the next generation, STEM education, the global collaboration of space agencies, and from failure to triumph, the Challenger disaster, lessons learned, Apollo 13, a story of survival, resilience in the face of adversity, the final frontier, interstellar travel, science fiction or future reality, the search of intelligent life, SETI, mysteries of black holes, and then, of course, legacy exploration. If you like them, just click on accept, and then it's going to start writing. Or you can just click on the stop, and now you can click on those and edit these to be whatever you want them to be. Totally up to you. Once you have them done the way that you want, you can come back over to chapters and then click on this generate button and go. So you can change that at the same time.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So it is as simple as that, or as complex as you want it to be. It truly is that. And then you can move forward from there.
Right now. Yes, you can add your own. You can add your own title. You can change the title. You're not forced to even keep in the constraints of the titles it gives you.
Right. Exactly.
I'll pop my screen back in then for a bit.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself while you were talking. I made a cover because it's that quick.
It is.
So just real quick for those, so that I haven't missed anything out. While Kurt was nattering in, I popped in the Canva, picked a template, changed the image, put my own words in it, downloaded it as a JPEG. But now in here, what I can do is I can come up to...
well, what you should do is put a banner across it, a book by best-selling author Andy Brocklehurst.
Yeah, but you know, for now, all I want to do is get this on Gumroad. So I've got the main image. I come down here and I say, now make me a 600 by 600. And using that magic switch rather than the old resize, it does a really nice kind of
Copy
thing
and
like
resize,
this. And
yeah.
you go, brilliant. That is my Gumroad image, 600 by 600. Incidentally, how do you know what you need? Well, here's Gumroad. I've gone in, I've clicked products, make new product. We're creating a digital product. It is called Escape 9 to 5. Actually, what I'm going to do is get those keywords, quit your job in here. Even though that's not in the title of the book, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Quit your job and escape the 9 to 5 with your own home business. Oops.
You got some kangaroo text there.
There we go. Price of your product. I'm going to sell this one in dollars just because it doesn't matter, but I'm on my PLR Strip Bear account. It's a Gumroad account. I use a little PLR store I have, so I'm just going to put it on there. So we're going to basically give them the book on the front end with no real rights at all. Okay. And then they're going to have upsell or options to add PLR or to buy a custom version. So this is what the front end product price is, just what the price for the book is. Honestly, at this, I'm like, I just want people to take it and have a look. So let's set it really low.
Hold on just a second. I see they have ebook there as well.
They do. It doesn't make a lot of difference. It just talks you through the process differently. But I find just doing it as a digital product works really well.
Okay.
I don't normally muck around with all of these. You can do, and by all means have a look. They just walk you through the wizard bit a little bit differently is all. But I'm used to using this layout, which is traditional Gumroad's layout. So these are the image sizes we need. 600 by 600, you just see me make that one. 1280 by 720. Oh, okay, then how do we do that? Well, we come straight back in here in exactly the same way that we did. We can start it from this one here. We can say magic switch this to, I've forgotten the size already. What was it?
1280 by
720.
Yep.
Pretty sure, actually, if I just take this out, I'm pretty sure there is it. Just double check.
Nope. Type in Gumroad, see what it says. 1280
by 720. I'm pretty sure I've resized to that before, but it's not appearing there. So I just go custom size. 1280 by 720. And continue. We want it to go. How do we want to do it? Yeah, that's going to be landscape, isn't it? Continue. Yep. Well, juggle it around a bit more, see what it comes up with. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. You can always still tweak it yourself anyway if you want to make the banner look a bit different.
Right, bring down the text over to the left and the image to the right. Yeah. That's what I would
honestly, just download it and use it. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink this. But yeah, you could, for example, I would probably move her over so she's right down on the side, but make her much bigger.
Yep.
So that she's in here, maybe not. There we go, something like that. This here, we can group these two together. And we can, where's the group button gone?
Just highlight both of them again at the same time is what I do.
That's what I had. Oh, now it's got more than I want.
There you go.
There we go. Right. Group them. Now what we can do is we can make this much bigger. Drag it around, like, boom, get that right in the middle of the screen maybe, so that it'll be bang in the middle. And maybe just make this a bit bigger now.
Mm-hmm. And to the left over there fills up the space nicely.
Yeah. Well, Gumroad ends up chopping a bit of this off and stuff anyway, I always find. But anyway, you can get what you want to get out of it. I'm just going to go with this for now. We're going to download that. I'll do it as a PNG. I don't need it transparent. I want it in that size. Done. I also need to get the 600 by 600 one, which I didn't click the open button on. So I just go home. Oh, hang on. Let me set that saving. Right. There's a 600 by 600 one there. Again, I might just make a little modification, but not as much as I did on the other one. Yeah, that'll do. All right, share, download. Boom. So we've got our images. And guess what? We can now put them in there. We might as well. We've done them. That was the first one, I think. Whoops. Wait a minute.
The newest one would be your 600 by 600.
I know it's not that. It's it suddenly popped up a save dialog and it confused me. I thought it was the upload dialog and I was overwriting a file when I didn't want to be. Right, here we go. So this is the banner one, which is that one there. Down here, we can say do the same compute files and grab the 600 by 600 one. There we go. That's in there.
It almost looks like she's giving the finger, but different.
It's fine by me. We can call this escape 925. Might as well give it a custom URL. Not custom domain, doesn't it? I'm already on a custom domain actually. Right. But so there's our thing. So now we need a description of our book. Oh, how are we going to get that?
Who will write that for you?
Who already did? So if I come over here, I've got two things. I've got the description from Amazon, so we'll load that up and take a look at that. We've also got sales page. And this will be a bit longer copy. It won't be formatted. It'll be, and it's very factual copy, but there is some useful stuff in there, so we could take it from here. I normally find that the description, which is from here.
I love the description.
Description is normally really good. Just take that out. So we come over here. Paste that in. And Gumroad does that thing because I forgot. So little trick here. Undo that. Right. Go into Notepad first or Notes.
Right, paste in the Notepad, yeah.
Anything just to get it into plain text. So you can't see it on screen. What I'm doing is pasting this into just a plain text editor and then immediately selecting it all and copying it again, because that will get rid of the word formatting so that weird thing doesn't happen. So there we go. It's rather boring. It's rather bland at the moment, but we're going to pretty this up. So, So we want a good punchy headline for it. Oh, you know what, Kurt? I know. Now here's the thing, right? I do sales copy for a living. I have done for 20 years, right? It's no problem for me to write headlines. But let me pretend I'm not. I don't have any ability to write sales copy. I'm rubbish. Oh, what could I do? I know. I'll open ChatGPT. So all you sat out there going, I don't know how to write copy. You don't need to. We just use the default one. I don't need browsing. I don't need anything. And to be honest, 3.5 would probably be good enough for this, but I'm just going to go with this. So I'm going to say, write a good sales page headline for this book. There's that description again that I just took. I'm just pasting it in. Boom. That can go away. Unlock freedom. Right, okay, that's good. Right now write me 10 more, including some in the style of Eugene Schwartz.
I was going to say Levy, but okay. Step out of the office and into freedom.
Ooh. It's not bad, is it? I like that. In fact, I might just take that one. Over to Gumroad. Paste that in because I quite liked it. Select it. The nice thing about Gumroad, very few choices on things, so you can't overcomplicate your copy. So there's a great headline, right? Now, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come over here and go. I am using number 3. Write me a good opening paragraph. Hey guys, if you don't know how to do copy, it doesn't matter anymore.
That's exactly right.
Like anyone can do what I'm doing. Am I engineering complex prompts here? No. So I'm going to take that. It's not perfect yet because it talks about me. I don't want it to do that, but that's fine. I can grab that, paste it in. So take the quotes off it. Imagine waking up every morning, not to the blank sound of alarm, forcing another, but writing freedom and choice. I like that. Good paragraph. The choice to define your day. Blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah. The cog in the machine. Boom. Okay. Get rid of that bit. And now we can go into this description. Again, any questions, guys, do let us know. But at this stage, does anyone sat there thinking, oh, wow, I couldn't do this. It's too hard. Because I'd really be surprised if there is. Is there anything I've done so far, something that you go, I don't have the skill to do? I haven't used my own copywriting skill. I've just asked ChatGPT to do it. I haven't written a description. I pulled it from who? I didn't even do fancy graphics. I used a template and the magic resize in Canva. I'm not a graphic designer. Anyone can do this stuff, right? The people that do make money. People that do get results. It's the action that counts.
Action.
Right. I'll carry on tidying up.
Inconsistency.
You fill in. You know,
that's a beautiful part.
And have a little bit of music while we're doing this.
Yeah. So imagine this. If you haven't heard the story about Gary Vee, I'm going to go through it again. For the first 3 years of him making YouTube videos, I think he was at most a little over 1,000 subscribers at the end of 3 years. Then it slowly started doing that parabolic curve where he started getting more people watching and more people watching because he had so much content on YouTube that it started ticking up on the actual algorithm, started picking it up and promoting it more and more and more and more and more, where more people started watching. If it wasn't for his consistency of posting those YouTube videos over and over and over again, the boring stuff, as some people call it, you wouldn't even know who Gary Vee was today. He'd still be working in his dad's vineyard because that's where it all started. He started doing a wine testing video show. That's it. And it was something that he knew something about. Well, guess what? You don't even have to know anything about writing or whatever topic because AI is going to do the writing for you. And if you look at the content that it actually delivers here, is extremely good quality, without a doubt. Do you use the Canva app, Andy, or do you go to the website?
I'm in the website at the moment. I am a fan of the Canva app, but when we're live streaming and I'm sharing, it just gets a bit glitchy. Gotcha. So I've found doing it in the browser when I'm doing a live stream is better, but I do normally use the app, which is why I'm not as quick around this as I normally am, because a couple of things are in different places. But going to make one more resized version. Incidentally, there's the template I used.
Nice.
So I just changed the picture up and the words didn't do much. Right. So you can go in here. I want a nice small image. So if we do go custom size a minute, and this time we want to tick the box to lock the aspect ratio. So I reckon about 1,000 less than that actually is going to be. Oh, why hasn't it changed? I know why. Click that lock. Now take that one off. There we go. Just want a smaller copy to embed in the sales page just to break the copy up. So copy and resize.
Are you going to email out your list too?
What I'm going to do is, yeah, I will about this. I mean, why not? But I'm going to start off mailing out just to people on PLR Strip Bear and stuff. Let's just see what it can do with just a little push. Because people will be going, oh, but it's like for you, you've got a list. Yeah, I built it doing stuff like this. But I don't want people to think, oh, I can't do it because I don't have a list of the size of that, because that's nonsense. I'll do it on the PLR Strip Bear account. It's a small audience. So we'll try it to them initially.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about that real quick. Tell you what, you want to grow a list. Let me teach you the simplest way. And you can use Amazon to do it. And you can utilize giving away free books on Amazon to grow your list. The simplest way to do it is in the foreword of your book, the beginning of your book, at the very first chapter of your book, whatever. Have an opening saying, go get the companion checklist here. Go get it right here and put a link.
Oh, but Kurt, what if I don't know how to make a checklist?
Oh, you mean...
Can you just go to ChatGPT and show people real quick how you make... Because
Sure.
I don't want people to think anything we're doing here is hard. But I don't want to take it for granted. We go just make a checklist. Some people don't know how.
Sure.
This is how easy a checklist is, folks, because it doesn't even have to be a whole
Sure.
page.
So I'm going to come over to Writer Hub Online, and I'm going to go to one of my books that's already been created, and I'm going to grab the description because I need to have a little bit of content. So email marketing secrets, how to turn a small list into big profits. Well, that's a small little description right there. We're going to take that. We're going to come right on over to ChatGPT. I'm staying in the Dolly prompt. I'm not even changing it. I don't care. Write for me a checklist for this book. Here is the description. It is this simple, folks. It is this simple.
Could anyone not do that? Just checking.
And then
This is
you
the whole
take
point.
this.
You know, quite often when we share on other lives, we'll say, and then we just make a checklist. That we just want to make it clear. When we say we're going to make a checklist, we don't put much time and effort in it. We go to ChatGPT and have it make one for us. It's a page, done. Copy, paste, done. That's your free gift. That's now your hook.
That's it. And it looks like it's going a little bit further, which is fine. I can actually click on stop. And then I'm just going to copy these first 10. And then I'm going to open up my Word doc, file, blank, paste. There we go. Checklist, give it some branding. Simple to do. It is that simple to do. Click on save. And then now, if you have something like Product Dino, here's the beautiful part about Product Dino. Or anything else. You could use your own email autoresponder or whatever thing else. But I'm going to click on products. And I'm just going to create a new product. And blank downloadable file. I don't care. Checklist. Continue. It's utilizing the tools that I currently have in my tool belt. That's what I'm doing. So domain and access. Checkmark free access. Or, yeah, free access. And then you copy the register link here. That's the one that they have to register. Well, when they register, they could be added to your email autoresponder. You select the service, do the drop down, choose it, what group they get added to, save, done. So when they go to that page, they see the book says register, they type in their name, their email address, They get added to your list because you gave them a free book. Now they're on your list. You know what niche they like. Why? Because they got your free book. It's just a great circle of things to do. Simple as that. So yeah, there's the checklist. We're harvesting email addresses from people from Amazon. I mean, it really doesn't get any easier than that.
And if you don't currently have a website, a membership delivery system, a checkout system, or whatever, Gumroad that we're talking about right now lets you list books as free or pay what you want, and you get to capture the email in their system and follow up.
Right.
No upfront costs. There's no excuse not to do this. You got your Amazon book. You lead them to get their free, to download their complimentary checklist. And what you do is you send them, I would recommend you send them to a Gumroad checkout page where normally the checklist is listed at like $4.99, right? And then what you do is make a coupon for 100% off. And that is what you put the link to in the book. You don't care that people viewing the thing who haven't bought it can click it. You want them to.
Right.
They click that, they go through the free checkout process, and you have captured that email. And because it runs them through a checkout, they don't even realize most of the time they're giving you their best email address.
And you can also do upsells. You can do an upsell when someone buys that front end free. Now you can say, hey, do you want some fries to go with that hamburger? How about a milkshake?
Yeah, they're downloading a free checklist, but then, hey, are you more of a visual learner? I've got the video version here for $47.
Yes.
So all you did was paste the contents of each chapter into Pictory and automatically made a video.
Yep.
Again, no overthinking, just doing. For those that are wondering where I'm at, because I just stopped to talk, all I did was space that copy out, right? And I made that bold and italics. I didn't edit anything after I wrote. Oh, I added this line that I wrote myself. That's the only line I've written myself. Because, and I'm sure that if you're really struggling, ChatGPT could have helped you with that. It's not exactly hard, is it? Plus, white label content rights available for a limited time, ! Like, you don't have to be a genius copywriter to just put the facts in. You'll notice I mentioned PLR other than it's available. I want people to notice PLR is available. Right. Because that is going to be an option, and that's what I'm setting up now. So here we've got the main pricing, which is pay what you want as long as it's $2, right?
Right.
Then get white label rights to this content, sell it as your own, plus all the promo material done for you. You don't get a lot of space here, so which is in many ways is nice because it makes you be concise. So get unrestricted.
Ooh. That's a good word.
White label. Right, to this content. You get the book in Word doc format plus additional content such as, we say it was 140 social media posts.
Correct. Which is 58 more than what Gary Vee says that you need to create a day.
Repurpose. Any way you see fit. I'm just going to pop in brackets. And this is the thing. I don't put this in for their benefit. I put this in for Gumroad's benefit. Oh, I'm out of space, so I won't. Okay, normally I put, you cannot resell this on Gumroad.
Yep.
That's Gumroad's terms and conditions anyway, so I've got no control over that. How much extra do we want for the white label rights? I don't know, $50.
47.
Well, it's 45 on top of the 2 they have to pay, because it's
there you go.
It's whatever they put in here
2 minimum?
plus that.
So is
2
it
is a minimum on the free, and then it's additional amount. So if they put 2 in, but they've checked this, oh no, it'll let them do 47, won't it? Because it's more than 2.
Correct.
We'll check that in a minute anyway. So that's that. But that we're not going to stop there.
Oh no.
Add a version. What's this one going to be?
Why don't we do something like your own custom version with you as the author and totally rewritten? And then, of course, in the description would be, we will write for you your own version of this book with your name and your author bio.
I'm going to put with your chosen author name, because they might want to use a pen
pseudonym,
name.
right?
$497, please.
What? How much?
$497.
$497?
Fucking bargain, isn't it?
So what's going to happen if you get 2 people order that?
I'm going to go and click regenerate twice.
You mean it's that simple?
Well, I am going to edit the document in the same way you saw me edit it here, so it's already formatted for them. But you've already seen me do that once, and the second time I do it, it's really quick. 20 minutes I'll be able to do it in, because I already know the format of the book. So 20 minutes.
Well, the book's going to be totally rewritten, though, right?
Yeah, total rewrite. All the social posts are rewritten. Everything's rewritten.
Wow.
All I'm going to do is tidy the book up in the same way I did for launching it on Gumroad in the first place, and re-zip it, and send it to them. But I'm going to make it as soon as they place the order, and then I'm going to wait 3 or 4 days, and then I'm going to send it to them, so it looks like I've actually
worked hard
and rewritten it. Have you noticed? Not once in here have I mentioned this is AI or whatever. I don't have to. No requirement for me to.
Wow. Will you do the graphics too for like the header banner? So because that could be rewritten, sold on Gumroad, could it not?
Yeah,
if it's totally rewritten,
they can make their own graphics. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Well, look, if you want to offer that as part of your deal, you can. I'm not going to. I don't think I need to. I think people will pay $497 for me to go regenerate, edit, and send.
I think you're right. So basically, you've just created a whole funnel.
Yes.
And from the exact same product, and not really done anything extra. And you really don't have to create a 497 item until you get an order.
Yeah. Oh, if they got rid of the. Oh no, they've got rid of the non-new editor. You can't use the old editor anymore, which I really like, because it was about so quick to set things up. It doesn't really matter. So we need to do.
This is to get white label rights. So you click on that one, and then you would choose the delivery information.
Where's the normal one? It's not there.
No, you just have the two. You don't have the front end one. Make the front end $1.
But it is. It already exists. It's there.
Wait a minute. Go back up. Go back up. Because you have add detailed. No. 40 page.
Hang on. Let me go back to content. Enter the content you want to sell. No.
I think the blank one is there.
No, because there's only 2 to select.
Yeah, there is. That's a bug. Go back over to product. Oh, create page.
So,
there you go. Create page and then add it to the.
Where was that?
So
where
over
was
on
create page?
Go down to the ribbon bar. Last one on the right.
Yeah, but that's still only got these 2 options. So what we're going to have to do, because Gumroad have changed this. I used to always use the old editor. Now they're forcing us to use a new one, which is not as nice. So what we will have to do, I expect, is add another version in here, which is personal use copy.
Right.
Just the PDF for my own use, please! Exclamation mark. Right, now what we can do here is we can make that $2.
Right.
Now come up and make this 0. So pay anything you want. Leave that as 2. But the minute they click any of these options, and then all we want to do is drag this one up so it's the top of the list.
Right.
Save and continue. Now content will have all 3. Boom.
There you
Okay,
go.
so this one, it's just the PDF we want. So I think you do this. Oh, I haven't saved it as a PDF yet. Let's go do that, shall we?
Yep. File save as.
It's really hard. It's really hard. Let me close down some of these blooming documents I don't need as well, because we don't need that one. We don't need that now. We don't need that now. Right.
We need.
So we're going to come in here. And we are literally going to go File, Save As. Again, this is not complicated stuff, people. I'll save it in the same folder. Actually, that's the. Let's actually save it as a doc with the correct name. I think. Oh, that's already there. Right, cancel that. So let's just save it as PDF. Ah, so complicated. This, isn't it? Export. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. It's good that you're here. We're enjoying.
I wish you'd make things a little bit harder.
I know, but none of this is it? None of this is hard. Right, so back to Gumroad. We're going to computer files now, and we go in. It was in that one, and there it is.
Up to their servers it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
Now, while that's going on, let me come back to here, and you'll see we've got the PDF. And I'm going to just leave everything in there.
I'd leave it in there, yeah.
I'm going to just, what I'm going to do is delete the old chapters, or chapters. It is chapters. Okay. I still say chapters for fun. I'm going to delete that because I've renamed it to here anyway. The rest of it is okay. I might just do a quick rename on that to
Amazon description or something like that. Book description.
Book description. That's good, isn't it? Sales page, social media video. Right, all that's fine. So now just grab that. Compress.
Smushed.
Rename it. Now, I could have also put a white label right text file. I'm not going to bother. I don't worry about that stuff anymore. I really don't. Right, white label.
I'm going to laugh when you get orders to have people get their own version of that.
Oh,
and you're going to laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah, I will. Right, so that's all they get on this one, right? So now we just go to get white label rights. And to your content, we're going to upload a file. Computer files. Yep. And then we're going to grab that zip file that we created and upload that.
There she blows.
Am I going too fast for anyone? Am I? Is anything I'm doing too complicated? I just want to check. I want to make sure we're not leaving anyone behind. I mean, I know this is fucking hell. Upload a zip file.
I've got a question.
Go on then.
How are you going to get the information from the people for if they order to get their own custom version?
Good question. I'll show you.
Awesome.
Your own custom version. First of all, thank you for ordering a custom rewrite. You can download the regular.
There's nothing regular about it.
White label edition below while you wait for us to do your rewrite.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to insert the file that we just did.
Yes,
I think now, can we do, I think we can say existing.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, white label.
Want the zip file, is it that one?
Yes.
Yep. So we do that, right? They get that. And now under here, we say to get your custom rewrite, please email Andy Brock. See, I'm not going to even do a form, right? Don't go harder than you have to.
Really? It's going to be that simple.
With your author name. I mean, I'm going to choose a title for them, so they don't get anything else other than that. With your author name.
What about bio? They can supply you their bio.
Author name and author bio if you have one. Because if they don't, I'll just get ChatGPT.
We can create one for it.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's done. Save changes. Publish and continue.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Have I just got a product launch? Yeah, just about. We've got a couple of other things we do need to do. You want to make sure you set your categories.
Oh, let me go look at this other one so I can tell you the category that she's using.
Yes, please. Let's just go and steal hers. I'm pretty sure
think about it. This is the way to do it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to guess that one, but we'll see what she's put hers in, and we'll see what her tags are as well. I'm also going to turn on this boost and give Gumroad 30% if they shift any of this.
Oh.
I'm also going to show it on my profile. And guess what? I'm going to be hitting this some buttons in a minute as well. But let's just see what her tags and things are if we can. So I'll just pop your screen back in for a sec. So
yep. I'm looking for it right now. I see it here, but I'm trying to find.
So she's in writing and publishing, isn't she? So I ought
courses
to really
and resources. There we go.
I'm just going to put in writing and publishing category then, general.
Okay.
Even though this isn't about, right, it's about starting your home-based business, but that's where we'll put it. And we'll make our tags home-based business or home business. That's only got 208 people.
Take a look at
entrepreneurship. That's got 5,068. So I'm going to tag. You want to look for tags. I'll pop my screen back in while Kurt's looking at that, and you can see what I'm doing. We make that big and make that full screen for you, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. Right. These categories tell you. Let me take that one out for a minute. They tell you how many people have use them. So if it's a big category, that's normally a good sign. So I go for those big categories in this. This is just about generally starting a business. So it's also about business in general. So let's see what we've got. We've got business marketing.
Business is much larger.
Boom, we're going there. Home-based business. Just see if we've got. No, they're really tiny.
Look for job.
Work from home is quite big.
1523. Yep.
I think. How many do you think they have? 5. I think it is. What was the one you just said, Kurt? Oh, quit your job.
Right. Let's see if quit your jobs are. Quit job 15
it is.
And 10.
You know what though? I'm still going to select it.
Yep.
let's chuck in a small category, and we can do one more. So entrepreneurship, business, work from home. I mean, it's make money, it's freedom. It's
online. Look for online.
Online business. There you go. Boom. There's our categories done, right? We've done everything else.
Right.
Hit save changes. Guess what, guys? This is actually live right now.
It's published.
First time it's loaded, so it might not put the thing in. I'm going to quit out and come back to that in a moment. Yeah, leave that aside. But I can copy the URL, and I can just quickly have a check of this.
Ooh. Personal use. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Questions, anybody? Anything we just did too hard there?
He shoots, he scores!
How? Honestly, though, there was nothing I did there, was there, that anybody that owns Who can't do? Was there anything I did that was outside someone's skill set?
You didn't have to hire an editor, right?
I haven't hired anybody. I didn't hire a graphic designer. I just picked a template in Canva and swapped an image out.
You didn't have to pay for Gumroad, right? No, that's free.
Gumroad is free. If I make sales, they take 10%.
Okay. Let's see what else.
But they also give me an email list and whatever else. Incidentally,
so you could do a free item real quick for a checklist.
Yeah, that's
on
a
that
good
topic.
Idea, Kurt.
On that topic?
Let's turn that checklist you made real quick into a PDF, and I'll list that on Gumroad as well. If you want to start knocking a PDF up, I'll do the listing for a free product.
Okay.
Good idea. Let's just do this.
Well, this one's for understanding email marketing. Throw me your description. And I'll make one for that.
Oh yeah, free the book description. Good idea. I'll put that in the private chat.
That way, it's based upon you can see. Here's the free checklist to go along with this books. Yep. I choose.
No, it's that one. There we go. Private chat. If it's not, it might be too long for the private chat. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is too long for the private chat. So I will not put it in there. I will send it to you on Facebook.
Faceplant. Okay.
See, guys, you have these ideas and you just go, well, actually, yeah, let's do it. This is a simple way of taking that idea. As soon as Facebook loads, Facebook is running as diabolically slow as it always does. Right, here we go. So I sent you the book description. So over on Gumroad, I'll share my screen again as well while I'm doing this. So Kurt's going to knock up a little checklist for us. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to come into Canva here. And we're going to change this about just a little bit. So I'm going to take off this title about a book by. Whoops, deleted the wrong thing. Whoop. Isn't it fun? Right, get rid of that. We're going to grab those bits and we're just going to move these up. Oh, I missed that little line there. I hate when that shit happens. Let's try again. I was trying not to catch her, but I'll just move her out of the way. Right. And now what I'm going to do is take, say, maybe this text and duplicate it. Drag it down. Let me just grab them there. I love the chill music. We go. Let's bring Binty Woman back in. Oh, I want this to pop out, so I'm going to change the colour of it as well. Actually, maybe put an effect on it. Okay, look at that. Right. File. I didn't make a copy, it doesn't matter though. Share. Download. It's fine. Checklist. Of course, now we're going to have to go back and edit it to the book and re-upload it to Gumroad, but so worth it because we can add that checklist link in the front as well. Oh, we don't need to for Gumroad. If it was on Amazon, we would. Not going to bother for this. Right, that's that. We're going to want a resized version as well. In that size. Continue. Once again, if I'm doing anything too complicated, do let me know. Not even going to move things around. We'll move Bint to the side again and just make her a bit bigger. Yeah, that works. Download. And that's my images that I need in Gumroad. We'll call this checklist banner. Right, over in the Gumroad, while Kurt knocks up a simple PDF checklist for us.
Yeah, I was actually responding to a work email. Imagine that.
Back into this one. New product.
So did you send that in Facebook, you said?
Yeah, escape the 9 to 5 checklist. Price 0.
I don't see it in. You sent it in Messenger?
Facebook Messenger, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't come.
Let me go back to Facebook. Make sure I sent it to the right person. Either that or some random person's just been sent a book description they didn't ask for.
Could have been.
Let me get it here. I pasted it in, but it doesn't. All right, I'll do it again. There you go. Done it.
Oh,
now.
there we go. I got it now.
Okay, so back here, I'm creating a digital product. We're going to customize it. It's very much the same process we've been through, but what we're doing now is we're going to make a completely free checklist. This is the accompanying checklist to the book. I can't remember the title. I still got my book description on there, so I'll just do that. I am not going to say anything else about this because we don't need to. I don't care about the URL, but I'll put 9 to 5 checklist. All right, upload images are the images we just made. So zip over to the computer again and do them. They're in downloads, I think. Again, anything I'm doing too difficult for anybody, shoot yourself, because honestly, there's nothing on it. If any of this is beyond anybody, God, you probably shouldn't be trying to make money online. The escape the 9 to 5 checklist in PDF format. That's all they're going to get. It's zero. It's nothing. They can pay what they can pay money if they want. I don't really want them to give us anything. I don't know if you can change this. I suggest you give me 0. Can you do that? I think so. Don't mind showing the number of downloads. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Right. Okay. Save and continue.
Escape 9 to 5 checklist. PDF is being saved as we speak.
Lovely.
And
here is your download. Excellent. And then when I get the file in a minute, I'll be uploading it here. Right. The idea of this, guys, is what we can now do is we got this checklist product, which we can give them, but also we can put this in the main book. A lot of people that buy white label won't take it out. How many email addresses am I going to pick up off a free checklist? Of people that haven't bought the product through me, that have bought a copy through someone that bought the white label to it. The sensible white label buyers will remove that. But I'm telling you, the vast majority, they're too lazy. They won't bother. So I take the money, I cash in on their laziness. You should too. I'm just going to do a quick check. We're nearly done here because we've shown you everything there is to know. I mean, the next thing for me to obviously is to share it out. I'm going to share that out on Gumroad and things like that. So if there are any questions, let's just go back to our beautiful faces for a minute. If there are any questions, now's the time to ask them, folks, on anything we've done, anything who relate, but primarily on what we've done, which tonight is we went from idea to full funnel on Gumroad, and we've been online live 1 hour and 42 minutes. Some of that time we were just shooting the breeze and not actually working on anything. But here's the facts, right? Book idea, produce it from the moment it's done to fully published on Gumroad in under 1 hour and a half. And who knows the truth, which is the more buy buttons you've got, the more money you make, right? How many buy buttons can you get out there doing this? How hard was that to build a complete PLR funnel? Imagine if you had to write that book to do this with from scratch. Imagine all the time and all that supplementary content. I haven't even edited or looked at it. I just zipped it up, not even looked.
I know. Let me grab this.
Just checking for any final questions. Just give it a moment. We will wrap up, I think, because we've shown you everything we want to show you just about. You know, the rest of the checklist is just me uploading a PDF, right?
Right, exactly.
And adding a link in the original product if I want to and all of that. To be honest, I'm probably just going to hit the button and start promoting this tonight in Gumroad, which I do with a Gumroad post.
It's coming back to you on Messenger.
Lovely.
The simple checklist.
We'll just grab it. And I will just share my screen again and do the upload to Gumroad so they can see what we're doing. Might as well finish everything off.
Finish it. Make it a complete circle. We have a free giveaway. A free giveaway, lead magnet, so to speak. We have a low-cost book for them to buy.
Here is your download, computer files. There's the checklist.
It's ugly, but it's a checklist.
It's free.
That's it. Where there's free, there's me, and I'll take 3.
Publishing continue. We also get this other bite of the cherry because we get to list this as well. And this one I'm going to actually put in business and money because why not double dip on the categories?
Bingo. And then once they purchase this, you could put them into an email series.
Yeah. Home.
Now, where are you going to get the emails from?
What do you mean? Where from?
Yeah, how are you going to create?
Anyone that downloads this is getting their email in Gumroad, isn't it? So
right.
Home business. Let's try and think of some other categories. See if work from home is quite big. And let's go with. Let's see if side hustle is. Oh yeah, it's got 998. That's not a bad idea, is it?
Not bad.
Nope. Make money's probably big if we just want to go blunt.
Let's see here.
We didn't use these categories on the other one. Make money online from home. There we go. That's all done. Save that. We now got a free checklist to give away. Now, what I could also do is whip back to my product lists and grab the URL for the book. And copy URL, and then we just go back to this one and go into. Oh, that header hasn't uploaded. Oh, it's just deleted it. Probably because I clicked back. I probably shouldn't. I don't think I clicked save. My mistake. Let's go. That's right. Some of it's come back. So edit that.
There it is.
And then what we can do here is we can highlight this like this and hyperlink it to the full book.
Oh, nice. Now you're giving juice back.
Right, absolutely. And now, for example, if I go to posts and I can make a new post and I can say...
You can announce.
Brand new business. Let's just go with the quit your job with an online business ! With full white label available.
That sounds scrumptious.
And then this is just like writing a blog post, right? You notice the audience on this isn't massive. This is not. This is basically PR Strip Bear is something I set up for a case study, but it makes money every month, even on not even promoting it actively. And when I do little tests like this, I come in and just go, "Here's a PLR product." So, my newest. Let's actually get some stats about the book real quick. I can't. It was 40 pages on that. So my newest 40-page ebook, all about
quitting your day job.
Wrong thing. Let me just go and get the book description. Let's go. There we go. All about escaping 9 to 5 and starting your own business and live life on your terms. Boom.
Written by me.
I'm going to get rid of most of this. I'm going to put in, and best of all, full white label, full unrestricted. I such thing, they're all restricted. Label. Rights are available. It's an upsell. See what you want.
Nice.
Download it now.
Quit now.
Think. Oh, go and get the right thing off my clipboard again, which was that to the product. again, I could have got ChatGPT to write this, but have I done anything here that anyone can't have done? Right? Nothing complicated here. Yeah. I'm going to send it to absolutely everyone in my audience. Those that have said they want email, it's going to them. If they don't, it's going on my profile, which is the blog thing on here. I want it posted immediately. Allow comments. Yes. Save.
And then publish.
Publish now.
And away it goes. Money has just been created.
Money's have I just done anything that's too complicated for anybody?
Money's just been created.
You know, what's going to be interesting is that I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see, not maybe for the PLR, but if we don't see a few $2 downloads in the next 15, 20 minutes, because it always happens. So there you go. We have just shown you how to take a product out of Who and turn it into a complete funnel where the top end of the funnel is a $497 price point. And if you send it, it'll take you 20 minutes.
And that's not pie in the sky bullshit.
No, it's absolutely not.
Is 20 minutes of your time worth $500? Let's do the math.
I'm going to take
3 of those in an hour. That's $1,500 an hour.
Now, Kurt knows me though. If I got up to 3, if I was getting that many orders, I'd outsource it.
If he had
I'd
that
train
many
a VA.
Just
train a VA.
Exactly.
Here's my login. Log in, make these books, do this tidy up the way I do it in this video, send it to this person in 2 days' time. Thank you very much. Or send it to me and I'll send it on.
Yep.
Job done. Anything that you find starts to get monotonous, you just outsource anyway. But honestly, but who else could? How many of you here can, for half an hour's work, can earn $500? That's $1,000 an hour. How many of you are on $1,000 an hour at the moment? Not many. There you go. You just got to pick this money up. Who's got your money? Where does money come from?
Who has your money?
Where?
Who has your money?
Who gives you money? But you've got to work it. Where does money come from? Other people's pockets. How do you get it? You ask them for it. Ask them for it.
Other people's money.
What makes them give it to you? You make them an offer they can't refuse. Hey guys, I've got PLR to a brand new product and you can have it for this. And I'll even do you a custom version for $500. Here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
And we did all that. I know we've been online almost 2 hours, but we did that in less than an hour and a half, the whole thing.
And we were doing a lot of explaining.
Yeah. And that's everything from the point Who finished the book to getting it live, available for sale. Now, obviously, then the promotion starts. Then some other work starts. But this bit up to this point used to be hours, days, weeks of work. We just did it in 90 minutes. And the book was written by Who for us in 1 hour and 10, including the time to export it ready for download. And during that time, I wasn't working. I'd set it going. I had that book right while I was doing other things. The actual bit I did was 90 minutes, and I've now got another full funnel on Gumroad. What's stopping you? Who certainly isn't stopping you now, is it? It's not Who. Who ain't stopping you?
Who is a chain breaker? I'm going to tell you that right now. Who is a flippin' chain breaker? The chain to the 9 to 5, the chain to the job. Who is that chain breaker? It is the liberator of your time, and it is the incubator for your pocketbook. It incubates cash in there if you utilize Who. If you utilize it and take action to put it up on sites, put it on Gumroad, put it on Amazon, grow your email list. It is a highly effective tool. It is... my mind is still exploding on possibilities that we can use Who for. We're not stopping by just showing on Amazon how to create it for Gumroad. And here's the thing. You could draw a direct line from Gumroad, Warrior Plus. Direct line, ClickBank. Direct line, Digistore24. Direct line, JVZoo. Direct line, name a marketplace. Your own Thrive card. Every single one of them is simple to set up and do. The problem comes down to, will you take the action? We can only do as much as we can do.
I did a P&R product or two on Gumroad over a period of time in this account. I'm just looking back. Some of them, even the ones that haven't sold hundreds, like I've got things there that are sold 180 copies, and I've got things that I've also got ones that only sold 23 copies, but at the price point I put them at, that was over $1,000. Like, it's not hard to make money. And we will do a future video where I will show you the results of this. I'm not going to heavily promote this, I'll be honest. I've got more important things to do. But I'll spam it around Facebook, and I'll do a couple of other things. I might even mail my own audience and a couple of other things like that. So you will see that this works and this makes money. I hope that we have taken away excuses, really. I hope that's what we've taken away. We do listen to you guys, and we hear things like, oh yeah, but how do you do that on Gumroad, and how can you make it in a funnel? We've taken away excuses. We've just shown you. Number one, you don't overthink it. Number two, as you hit a hurdle, you overcome it, just like you've seen tonight.
That's it.
We will take this video and do a far more cut down, chopped down, edited version, but I like the live format. I like having the feedback with people in the room. Of course, it makes this content immediately available. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring-a-ding that ding-a-ling bell for notifications so that you get updated every time we go live with the very latest of content. We will be showing you more ways that you can monetize the hell out of Who, but we will also, as we're doing this, people have already pointed out, this training we're doing, that Gumroad training we just did, for example, I sell a course on Gumroad trading on my thing. I'm doing myself out of money. I'm giving all this stuff away now.
Right.
We're giving away how to rank on Kindle. We're giving away stuff that other people are selling. And even if you don't use Who, you can use the techniques we're using. But why aren't you using Who? Why would you want to? Yeah. You can make a book with hands off. It does it for you, and it costs you $1 in API.
If you want everything, it's about $250.
Thanks for joining us live.
Error and opportunity. Error and opportunity. Those are the only two things stopping you.
Mike Kate, looking forward to seeing your second book.
Yes.
And your third and your fourth. And don't forget, any successes you have, do let us know. Post it in the Who group. We're doing a feature thing on our sales page for Who that's people that have ranked #1 on Kindle. We're going to have another section with other ways people have used it. You're not going to get a lot of traffic. You'll get some prestige from it, and it gets your name out there. And hey, you might get a few people click across and check your stuff out. So do let us know. We're here to help you as you help us. That's the way it all kind of works. Helping each other and keep going. Thank you for those of you that do buy Who and subscribe to Who and are using Who. To those of you that are subscribed and aren't yet using it, I hope this stuff inspires the hell out of you to get off your arse and make money with it, because this stuff ain't hard. You've just seen 90 minutes. Who can't spare 90 minutes? Choose not to watch that movie you were going to watch later and instead sit down and edit and launch a book, because that's going to put a lot more cash in your bank. Give you a lot more freedom in the long run. And then you'll have the time and the freedom to watch as many movies as you like. I know, because I do.
Your sales is a direct correspondent relationship to the number of buy buttons you have out. If you have one, well, your chances of earning sales is 1. If you have, how many books can you create? Hundreds. That's hundreds of buy buttons. You've just exponentially increased your chances of making sales. If you're worried about the quality, read it. And then tell me, if you didn't know that that was written by AI, that you wouldn't say that that was valuable. Drop that thought processes off right now, because you see the value. You see what it can do. The only problem is you need to put it in the action. We are. And on that note, we've been live for 2 hours.
We're out of here.
We're tired. Take care.
Thanks for joining us. Take care. We'll see you again real soon.